Hello, I am back. Alright, it's time to find out what printables have arrived. So, we return to the Stay Puft Marshmallow Baby, as Green put it. And we move up just a little bit so that we can see the printing pod. Alright, what have we got? Oh no, I don't want a vole. I don't need a vole. I don't, and I especially don't want one. They dig through things and they make a mess, and I do not want. Nope, I'll be rejecting this lot as well, because I also don't need a dupe. We've been remarkably good about not killing dupes so far. At least not recently. So that's it for that. Oh, I have 2 puffed babies. Look at that. 2 puffed babies. Oh, they're so cute. Look at the adorbs. I mean, they're horrified at their own existence, but I think they're adorable. Okay, and the hatching continues with the hatch. And have things being deconstructed down here? They have. Okay, deconstruct that nubbin as well. And the next thing to do is to disconnect this tank here. So, let's take that out. And let's deconstruct this bit that I just had them construct, but I don't need it anymore. I overdid it with the oxygen tanks, and I think that might be part of my problem. Also, I worry that I might be pumping too much oxygen into this area now. I think I'm going to set the pressure lower on this one. I'm going to make it 550 instead of 750 here. It's still going to allow oxygen in here when things reach danger levels, but it's not going to pump as much oxygen in here. I hope. Okay, the polluted water levels continue to drop. My hatch continue to produce coal, even though there aren't as many of them as there should be. My puffed population has grown exponentially, significantly. Okay, I'm starting to feel good about this. Yeah, I'm pumping way too much oxygen into areas that just don't really need it. Like, I want to still allow oxygen so that the oxygen from the oxyfern can rise into the base. But yeah, I'm filling way too much of an area with oxygen here. I think it's time to finish this wall. I think that's the step forward from here. Actually, come to think of it, okay. I want that. Let's see. No, I don't want that one to be. Okay. I want an airflow tile here. A regular tile here. And that should keep the oxyfern in carbon dioxide. Just in case. I'm going to make this one an airflow tile too, just in case this one's too low. This is the fastest and easiest solution to the problem here. So it should only be carbon dioxide that is using these airflow tiles, and the oxygen will be more base contained, right? I hope I'm right. I really hope I'm right. I have no idea. Wait, oh look at that! Look, Turner reached his ultimate happiness. He has a balloon. Oh, it's so good to see that. Look at that. He doesn't look happy, but you can tell he is because balloon. Yay! Okay, how are things doing down here in the fix-it realm? Oh, bad. Very bad. Oh dear. Okay, this connects there. And these get deconstructed. He does have a balloon, or he did. Okay. This tank has gone and filled itself with oxygen that ought to be going into my base. So that's gonna need to be dealt with. In the meantime, deconstruct this tank. And deconstruct all of this going on here. And this. And this. And this. I only looked away for a little while to look at Joshua's balloon, I swear. And this tank went and filled itself. Look at it. Okay, and this, yeah, disconnect this. Yes, there we go, there we go. The trick is to get this done without suffocating anybody. Building lacks resources. Oh, which one is it? Rock crusher and electric grill. Yeah, we're fine. We're good. I mean, a lot of the dupes are pretty happy right now, which is really nice to see. Admittedly, possibly a little inexplicable in some cases, but really nice to see. I still don't know where all this water keeps coming from. Mopping duty! And you know what? Debris cleanup too. Debris cleanup everywhere! It is a mess. I have left a terrible mess everywhere. So much mess. Mess from right to left and up and down. I am going to risk... I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm turning off the power from the base again just to see if things will run themselves. Do I have enough stockpiled hydrogen to pull this off? That is the question. Must be a helium balloon. I wish it hadn't taken me so long to notice that. That was a good one. Okay, and you know, while I'm at it... This needs to go. And these. And do I even have the right thing? I don't know. We'll find out. And this and that. Reclaiming my time! Reclaiming my material. And okay, no, this tank has not been deconstructed yet. Or disconnected. The word is disconnected. I want this tank disconnected before I deconstruct it. Especially since it's still got a fair chunk of oxygen in it. I might even say an unreasonable chunk of oxygen in it. Oh, they're deconstructing everything except the one thing that would make them have to deconstruct more. Maybe the dupes are smarter than I gave them credit for. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. We've still got lots of hydrogen going on here. That's the pink. Hydrogen is pink in this game. Makes it easy to tell. Okay, I choose to believe that things are going well. I think I might need to turn this down as well. I think maybe I have it set too high. I might be pumping too much oxygen into the base, or I might just need to... I might need to put in another vent near the top. But I don't want to because the oxygen will just stay at the top. Wait a minute. Do the bedrooms not have air? Wait a minute, wait a minute. How do I see my gases? Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. This is not fine. Okay, I see part of the problem here in that I have not given an escape. There's no escape for the carbon dioxide down here. What do you mean, what did I do? I just need breathable air in the bedrooms. Is that too much to ask? See, that's the problem is I'm pumping too much oxygen down here. I've got some distinct layers of oxygen going on. I'm not sure why there's an extremely breathable column right here. Okay, let's see. How do I fix this? Okay, I don't want to be dropping the carbon dioxide into my hospital. So... it ought to be dropping out here, but it's not. I'm not thrilled about it, but I think my next best option is to put in another vent here. Okay, so put an airflow tile in there. And I'm going to put a vent here. And it's going to be a nightmare, but... okay, let's put in the bridges first. Let's see. I'm just gonna run it straight down to... darn it, I don't really want to put a pipe through the bathroom, but it keeps me away from putting things through the spaghetti nightmare that I have going on here. Wait, I see a way around the problem. Okay, first of all, let's make sure the... okay. I'm going to send it over here. And over here. And... darn it. Okay, over here. Yes! I've got it! And then run the pipe like this. Yes, okay. And then an Atmos sensor. No, wait, I don't want an Atmos sensor here. What do I want? No, it's gonna have to be an Atmos sensor. Oh boy. Okay, well, Atmos sensor it is. Wait, give me back my automation. Atmos sensor here. And connect the two together. And priority 8. Get on that, people. I want you to be able to breathe while you sleep. And it isn't really exactly CO2, it's just the oxygen is so thin. But yeah, it's no wonder I've had dupes falling asleep around the base. They're not getting a full night's sleep because they can't breathe. Okay, so we need to get all this stuff built ASAP, which is why I've set it to 8 and maybe should have set it to 9. But thank goodness I've been deconstructing all those pipes recently. I have lots of materials just sort of lying around. It might. I'm not sure how long the oxygen situation has been going on up here. Okay, we're getting a good portion of the pipes in. Good, good, excellent. But yeah, that goes a long way to explaining why everybody's been so tired. No, not the wire, the sensor. If it's below 1,750. Okay. All right, we're getting some oxygen up here now, right? The oxygen is coming. Okay, so we should be seeing... Oh, look at that! You can breathe in the bathroom now. Hopefully this will spread downwards. This is the problem with the oxygen. Oxygen wants to rise, and I've just put it at the very top of the base. So, I honestly thought that putting it here, it would rise up through the rest of the base, but apparently it decided it did not want to do that. If I have to put a vent in each bedroom, I will figure out how. But I'd really prefer if it just sort of filled in this column area. I think I'm going to have to put in some more airflow tiles everywhere. So, airflow tile. Let's see. Let's put one here. And one here. We're just trying to spread them around. One here. One here. And yeah, let's give the bathrooms some joy as well. Just trying to spread them around, that's what I'm doing. And hopefully by putting in a whole bunch of airflow tiles, we'll actually get some breathable atmosphere in the bedrooms. Won't that be nice? I'm very concerned. But new printables are available, so let's, while people are taking care of all that. Oh sure, I'll take another wart seed. I can always use more Wheezeworts. Well, I can always use the option of more Wheezeworts. It's so fuzzy, look at it. But yeah, I think... Okay, let's... Priorities. Let's just nudge this stuff up and nudge those doors back down because it's ridiculous to have such a high priority on doors. Okay, so there may be some construction projects going on in bedrooms while people are sleeping. But it's better than everyone dying from, you know, sleeping where there isn't any air. It's both better and worse. The lower two bedrooms are particularly concerning at this point, but hopefully putting in all the airflow tiles will help. And you know what? Let's put in another airflow tile like here just to make sure. Make that the same priority as the others. And hopefully get some airflow. Speaking of which, what all's going on down here? Oh boy. Okay. Deconstruction time. Deconstruct that, and that, and that, and that, and all of these. Okay, power is still a thing that is doing for itself in the way that it's supposed to here. So that's good. I'll let them get to deconstructing all of this. Looks like they're taking out this tank first. Yeah, there we go. Okay, deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Okay, I'll just leave that alone for a bit. Okay, everything is doing like it's supposed to around here. That is good. That is excellent. Oh boy. Oxygen is being pumped everywhere. I should have put in more airflow tiles earlier. Keep pumping carbon dioxide to the slicksters. They're looking... Oh, so many puffs. Look at them all. I love it. Okay, the slicksters are going to have to make do on the amount of carbon dioxide they have because we need to build up some more before... Come to think of it, I should maybe be adjusting the thresholds. Okay, copy the settings to all of the batteries, please. And that one too. Oh dear, I am not going to get carbon dioxide unless the coal generators run. What do you mean insufficient resources? Is nobody filling you? What is your priority? Your priority 8. How is nobody filling you? These things are full of coal. Absolutely full of coal. There is no reason to not be filling the coal generators. In fact, thank you, Bert. Harold gets right off the one that he's running on to turn it off. That's great. That's good work, Harold. Okay, now maybe somebody will put coal in the coal generators? Maybe? We need carbon dioxide for the slicksters. Okay, how are things going down here? Because my whole life in this game is not a nightmare enough. Okay, it looks like everything had been deconstructed here, so take out that elbow. And then back to the base. Where should I be putting more airflow tiles? How is our air looking at this point? It is as I feared. Oh boy. Yeah, the uppermost bedroom's doing great now. I am apparently left with no choice. I'm turning this back on. It is possibly the only way to get a decent amount of oxygen into these 2 bedrooms and those 2 bathrooms. I might have to turn on the one above it as well. But I'm just going to keep an eye on this and see how it goes. I must also admit to some slight amount of concern about how much carbon dioxide there is in the hospital room, especially that it's gathered around the bed like that. But I'm not worried yet. I'm just concerned. Okay, okay. All bedrooms are now breathable. We're not worried about this area at all. Nobody really goes here at this point. We'll worry about this when it comes time to be running there again. What if I just put an airflow tile in right there? Or better yet, right here. Yeah. Let's put in another airflow tile here. No big hurry since I shut down that running wheel. Nobody really hangs out in here, so that's not a concern. I probably don't really need as much oxygen here as I've got now. I mean, it's nice that the rec room is breathable air now. But yeah, everybody's gonna get some proper sleep now because they can breathe! The showers are still questionable, but it's, you know, breathable. It's dark blue, so they should be okay. They should be fine, right? There's the main areas of the base that they spend the majority of their time with are looking pretty okay now. I hate that there's, like, it's super breathable here. It's very breathable. There's so much oxygen here that I wasted. And I hate that. But there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. Oh well. In the meantime, how's the race going? They don't need to breathe down here, they've got suits. They are neck and neck at this point. And the right side just won. The right side is triumphant. Open that door. Somebody, anybody, at some point. Wasn't there another door that I asked them to open somewhere? I wonder if they ever did. I don't remember where it was. You know, speaking of things, oh boy, I decline to think about what's going on here. But yeah, I'm ready to start plastic production once I actually have a decent amount of crude. Look at that! Devin is super happy. Devin is so happy he has a balloon now. I guess getting a full night's sleep, being able to breathe, makes a lot of difference, huh? I continue to be eternally curious about what the heck is in here. It's probably just another one of these thermonullifiers, but I'm just very curious. And I think this looks sort of like a locker here. I want to believe it's a locker. I've found good things in lockers before. Oh, that's a much smaller pocket of crude than I thought it was, but still. Maybe there'll be another pocket nearby. I can but hope. Hey, lead! Nice! Oh, I'm gonna drain this place dry and take all the lead. And then I will not make paint out of it. Okay, how are we doing up here? This tank looks empty, which is possibly a good sign. Yes, it is being disconnected. Away with you! Uh-oh. I'm running out of hydrogen. Oh, I see that. I'm running out of hydrogen. This tank is empty. That's not good. Alright. Turning on the power from the main base again. Why is nothing running? Did I disconnect something again? No, I just had it on pause like a fool. Okay, well, that was nearly a horrible moment, but I seem to have brought it back somehow. I just keep running out of hydrogen. I calculated something wrong somewhere. Possibly I'm just using too much power. Let's see. Yeah, I'm probably gonna regret this, but this wire supplies everything down here. So if I put a manual switch on it, then I can turn all of this off. And thus use less power? It's going to cause problems in here. Definitely. But there's plenty of water here. And I have so much water stored up here. What do I not have? Oh, storage unavailable for pinch of pepper nut, huh? Alright. Okay. And this... deconstruct that nubbin, and just the nubbin, please. Possibly... I could have skipped the tanks entirely, maybe. Oh well. I may have underestimated my needs. Alright, let's choose a blueprint. Ooh, iron, sure, I'll take that. I will absolutely take that. Mine. Mine and all for me. Okay. Oh good, we have more carbon dioxide for the slicksters just in time. Oh, it's getting mighty green in there. Okay, buildings lack resources. Rock crusher and electric grill. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. I'm fine with that. That's okay. You know, I look at the setup that I have here and I realize, why do I even have this door here? I think it was to hide something, wasn't it? Oh yeah. It's 'cause I have all wiring running through there, and the door and the tile is to hide the wires, so that they don't give me a ding in my aesthetics. Okay, I've explained the mystery to myself. It's good to remember these things eventually. Okay. Now that I've got that whole oxygen area kind of cleaned up, although still got some problems, but it's still got some problems, but I think it can be ignored for a little bit. Nobody's opened this door, I'm not surprised. Actually, come to think of it, the right side made it over there first, so there's no need for the left side to be tunneling over that way and wasting their resources, when I'd much rather have them go over this way and towards that crude oil. Hey, another slickster! Now there are two slicksters. Oh, what a terrible pity that I cannot capture them and take them back to my base. But the moment I try to carry them through an airlock, that's just it. Oh, there's little pockets of crude oil all over the place down here. And not all of them are slickster related. This is a nice big patch though. I should get a lot of plastic out of this. Now, one thing that I was warned about by someone who was in a position to know is that the crude oil, when you find pockets like this, it tends to be under high pressure. So as soon as you break into it, it's going to rush into whatever space there is. Which is another reason why I've built this long column here. It is my hope that it will not rise all the way up through here and spill into this area. But we'll find out. I'm not sure how much pressure the darn stuff's under. Just I was warned that it will expand suddenly when it's breached. Which is why I have not quite touched it with the ladder that I've been building. I want to make sure that when I break in there that I'm watching. Not that I'll be able to do anything, but at least I can watch. Just to know. So that it won't happen while I'm not looking. Yeah, well, let's clean up some more stuff. I've left such a mess everywhere. Okay. Continuing onwards. Producing oxygen, bringing oxygen to the base. Filling the base with air, glorious air. This is looking amazingly livable. The main areas are just, they're looking great. Close I am. Well, I'm not going to get a grand hall with two separate mess halls, unfortunately. It still bothers me that this one's asymmetrical, but what can I do? I mean, I have room that I could feed 3 more dupes if I built another bedroom, but I don't wanna. Okay, so this area here remains utterly and completely unexplored. Hey, there's a vending machine in there. Interesting. But yeah, the mining operations over here are just sort of vaguely continuing onwards. But I really haven't headed over this way at all. There's a lot here that I haven't touched upon. Let's see. This side I've pretty much explored up to this point. I don't want to go much further up because I don't want to break into space. Let's see. Downward. I've still got a fair chunk of down that I haven't looked at. There is quite a bit of down that remains untouched. Is anybody going to come and open this door? I didn't think I was asking for much. You know what? Just in case. I think I'm going to put a ladder in, like, right here to the bottom of this little chamber. Whoop! Yeah, that's what happens when you don't hold down the shift key because you're being lazy. But yeah, if I put a ladder down like this, that means they'll be able to pick up anything here and here, and if the crude oil does in fact make it up and into here, then, well, I'll be able to install a pump. Although I'm not sure what to build the pump out of. I'm not sure that gold is going to be enough for this. That oil is it's hot. It is very hot. It is nearly 95 degrees. That's I'm not sure if gold is going to be enough. I'm gonna have to do some research and find out, you know, what has what takes more heat than gold. I'm gonna write that down so I remember. That's a thing I'm gonna need to check up on before I break into. Oh my goodness, I have idle dupes. Oh my, I need a project. Any project will do. Apparently I need to build a lot more storage somewhere. Like right along here where I've made space for it already. Okay, let's just turn all this into insulated tile. Whoops. And, let's just... Yeah, that should be enough storage for a bit, don't you think? That'll give them something to do. What do you mean invalid construction location? Just because you haven't built the floor yet doesn't mean there won't be a floor there someday. I mean, look at this! They've already got some of the storage boxes built. It's great. Alright, copy settings. Because they can keep super busy, just, you know, building. Building so much storage. And then once they've built the storage, they'll be able to store all of the stuff that I've been asking them to store. Like all the mess all over the ground. That's everywhere. There is such a mess everywhere. Why is there so much of a mess everywhere? You'd think I'd been asking for construction projects to be performed or something. And I mean, I hadn't even asked them to clean up all this stuff yet. That was a lot of stuff. That's so much stuff. Aw, look at them socializing while they sit in their deck chairs. Oh, look at that. They're talking about how none of them have disease. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? We have a holiday weekend coming up here in Canada, and yeah. Holidays. Because we're still in plague times is the problem. There is 1% of stress. Who is stressed? Who is stressed? Why is Turner stressed? Where is Turner? Turner, where is your butt? Turner! Turner, I'm coming for you, Turner. Where are you? Oh, there's yet more stuff to be cleaned up here. Turner, I will find you and I will demand to know why you're so stressed out. That's Rowan. Turner, where are you? Turner, where are you, Turner? What are you doing? He's lost, that's why he's stressed. You know... Turner! Okay. Actually, come to think of it, what is this thing? Gulpfish. Every organism in the known universe finds the paku extremely delicious. That doesn't actually tell me anything about the gulpfish. Diet algae, excretion, polluted dirt. Weird. I guess it's just a variety. It's just a variety of paku, apparently. How strange. Anyway, back to... Where are you, Turner? Turner! There is a suit checked out over here, so Turner must be around here somewhere. Turner? Boy? Turner? Turner's so lost that even I can't find him. How's he supposed to find himself if even I can't find him? He should be around here somewhere. There's... No, that's Gossman. Okay, that's Gossman. Gossman has that suit. How many suits are checked out here? No suits are checked out here. Turner! Turner, where are you, Turner? Check under rocks. He shouldn't be on a walkabout. Like, there's one suit checked out here. Gossman has that one. There are no suits checked out here, so nobody is out this way. That's Devon. Oh wait, there he is. Turner, you have soggy feet and you're hungry. A master lift, possibly. There probably is around here somewhere. I mean, there's the vitals list, but that doesn't actually tell me what's going on with them. Like, Turner here has 0.9% of stress. His morale is low. Oh yeah, it did select him. But yeah, it doesn't actually, well, it doesn't show me where they are. It just shows me their stuff. But yeah, back to Turner. Back to Turner. What's going on here? Like, no, no. Wait, no, double clicking does work. Okay, awesome. Okay, so he's storing bomb lily seed. He has soggy feet and he's hungry. His morale is completely out of whack. Yeah, he's getting as much bonus as I am currently able to give him. It's possible I've had him learn too much stuff, or it's just the hungry. His bladder's at 46%, he can breathe, his stamina's good, his calories are good. Yeah, I just, he might have too many skills. Unfortunately, I don't really have a way to unlearn skills without stressing them out. Like, skills. Where are you, Turner? Yeah. He knows too much. That's the current problem. He has learned too much. Maybe once his feet aren't wet anymore, he'll be less stressed. My colony is stressed out because of Turner. Everybody's fine except Turner. Like, but where are my rooms overlay? There are some better rooms that I could do once I have other materials. Like right now, they're all sleeping in barracks. Whereas, if once I have enough plastic, I can start making comfy beds and convert them into bedrooms. Although, oh, bedrooms are singular, so I'm gonna have to like rebuild a whole bunch of stuff for that. But that is a future problem. Like right now, the barracks give morale +1. If I gave them bedrooms, that would give them morale +2. But the comfy beds need plastic to make, so I need plastic. They are eating in the mess halls, which gives them morale +3. If I somehow created that into a great hall, that would give them morale +6. The main problem being that I don't really have the room for a great hall anywhere. But it needs to be at least 32 tiles with +20 decor, and that is difficult to pull off. I mean, I've done what I can about decor bonuses, but let's see. he does a lot of ranching. So I do have both the hatch room and the slickster room count as stables. Unfortunately, that doesn't actually give a morale bonus. I have the massage clinics, which is great for relieving stress. The dupes hardly use it since I put in the rec room, though. So, and they're getting the washroom bonus of morale +2 because I converted them all from latrines, so these are all like bathrooms. So I've done what I can to like give them morale boosting rooms, and there is a morale boost from the nature reserve here. Sadly, only the farmers go in here, but still. He is one of the farmers, so hopefully that will help. But yeah, where is my, yeah. Decor is a little bit of an issue around here. Sadly, these bedrooms are not very aesthetic. Maybe if I switch Turner's bed with somebody who's sleeping down here. That might be an idea. Because I think Turner is sleeping down here. Yeah, Turner is sleeping down here. Okay, I use skills for this because it's the easiest way to tell who has super high morale, who is also on the same schedule as Turner. Okay, Turner is on the same schedule as Devin, Harold, and Bert. Okay. Devin is okay, but I don't want to risk him. Harold is really well balanced, and Bert is feeling amazing. Okay, Turner and Bert are going to be switching beds. So where is Bert's bed? Okay, we're going to assign this cot to Turner. And then this one gets assigned to Bert, and hopefully that will help Turner? Actually, wait a minute. Turner, boy, where are you? Where, there you are. I want you to go and get a massage. Turner! Darn you, Turner. I mean, building the storage boxes are also good, but you know, we're now reaching 2% of stress because of you, and you really need some stress relief, Turner. Where are you? What can I do for you? Turner could become idle when all other errands are cancelled or completed. Duplicants will only idle when there is nothing else for them to do. Darn it. Well, fine. We're just gonna have to hope that you get over your stress the next time you get downtime. In the meantime, at least the first project that I started with this evening is being successful. Look at how low my polluted water is now. So this is pretty awesome. I'm liking this. Okay, I should... Alright. Copy settings. This should be enough storage for a while. I hope. Why did you build that one first? Why? Anyway, new printables. It's amazing how they're like all these people who are super happy. They're so happy that they're like that they're carrying around balloons. A couple of them I might have caught sparkling, although it's difficult to tell because I have things on fast forward, so it can sometimes be a little difficult to pick up nuance like that. But you know, all of these people so very happy. And then there's Turner. But new printable delivery. I'm not going to have anybody learn any skills. We're good in the colony right now. People may not need to learn skills for quite a long time. Alright, blueprint. Oh, plastic! 500 kilograms of plastic! I'm gonna have to start making plans for fancy bedrooms. Let's look at the room rules again. For a bedroom, single bed, no cots, no industrial machinery, minimum size 12 tiles, minimum height 4 tiles. Oh boy. Okay, so it has to be 4 by 3 at minimum. Okay, so that's... I'm just gonna use mid-air over here. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't seem right. Oh, that's the right. So that is the minimum size of a bedroom right there. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the minimum size that will fit a bed. Because where's my furniture? That won't even fit a bed. Look at this. It won't even fit a bed. Back to furniture. Okay. A bed is 4 tiles wide. This whole minimum size of bedroom is 12. It can't work. It has to be 4 high, it said. And it has to... So, yeah. And this is not allowing for any decor. Ideally, I would want to put decor on either side of this bed and above it. So, okay, cancel the bed. I'm pretty sure it's still in furniture, so like, what do I get the most benefit out of here? I think it's this one. Yeah, so let's, like, if I put in a metal block, and I'm gonna need more tile. Put in a metal block. Put in a comfy bed. Put in another metal block. Let's see here. Put in a landscape canvas. Oh, I hate that you can't center it. I hate that you can't center it. That's awful. Okay, put in a blank canvas, because that I can center and it makes me feel better. Okay, I probably wouldn't put a canvas in there, now that I look at it. I'll probably just put in crown molding and let the blocks take care of the rest. But I'll just leave that there because, and then like that, and that is a minimum bedroom as far as I am concerned. I should really, I'm going to copy this into my designs notebook. So I'm actually going to keep this for the time being, but we're going to priority 1 the entire shebang, just to make sure that nobody tries to pull anything. But yeah, that's a minimum bedroom with the full morale bonus and decor bonus. And I would need 12 of those. Somehow. And preferably I would want to fit them into this area somehow. Which is not gonna work very well. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to move the bedrooms to somewhere elsewhere. Which makes me sad because I've got everything just I've got everything like laid out all pretty. And yeah, the only way I have to go is up. And also, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these spaces. But I think the thing to do would be to build temporary sleeping stuff up here and start refitting this area into bedrooms. I think if I just readjusted everything around here and maybe either, like if I moved all the floors and ceilings, maybe took out this whole hallway through the middle, I might be able to fit like 8 bedrooms in this space. Like turn this into the hallway that goes to this area and start fitting bedrooms in up here, and I would be able to expand into this area as I went. Oh boy, I'm not loving this idea. It means that I'm going to end up with a big space up here with nothing to do with it, but currently that's my best plan. But yeah, I don't have enough plastic to be considering this yet. I have this block of plastic here, which is just enough to make 1 bed, I think. How much was the bed using? Bed uses 200. And the colony possesses 510 right now, so I could make 2 beds. I only have enough for 2 beds right now, and yeah, I would have to displace at least 6 people to get started on that process. I'd have to displace 6 people to get started on the process to end up with 2 beds. I need to get at that crude oil. If only I could find a hydrogen vent. If I could find a hydrogen vent, I could start farming Dreco for plastic eventually. So I wouldn't be relying on finding crude oil. But I have not had any luck finding one of those. At all. Not a single colony that I have created has had a hydrogen vent in it. Absolutely abysmal luck in that area. Okay, how are we doing down here? We're actually accumulating oxygen in the tank. Look at that. I'm actually producing surplus. Oh, it's a miracle. There's still so much being pumped into the base, but I actually have some surplus. Oh, it's brilliant. If I ever fill that hydrogen tank, I'm going to turn off the power from the base again. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna call it progress. I'm gonna call it progress because it feels like progress. And I realize that there's just so much stuff that I haven't had the dupes picking up that they should have been. Why is there so much stuff lying everywhere? I know they can't reach those yet, but someday. And still, nobody has come to open this door. Ah, well. But yeah, I've left a lot of debris everywhere. I'm feeling kind of bad about that, and that's why I've built all those new storage boxes. Because of all the debris everywhere. I'm trying to remember why I put these 3 airlocks in here. There's not really any good reason for it. Oh wait, this is the door that I asked to have opened. I haven't looked at this stuff. Inspect that vending machine. A single page of a long printout remains legible. I scan it and add it to my database. Alright, what do we got? I've added a new entry to my log. Times Arrow Thoughts. Times Arrow Thoughts, encryption level 3. I've been unable to shake the notion of the bow. The thought of its mechanics are too intriguing, and I can only dream of the mark such a device would make upon the world. Imagine a source of inexhaustible energy. So many of humanity's problems could be solved with this one invention. Domestic energy, environmental pollution, the fuel wars. I have to pursue this dream, no matter what. Huh. That's a little... How is a bow going to solve any of that? I mean, it seems like a nice idea, but I just got a colony achievement? What achievement did I get? Cure a sick... I had a sick duplicant somewhere. A sick duplicant got cured of disease. Hooray! I don't know which one it was, but that's pretty awesome. Also, I hadn't gotten the Royal Flush achievement here yet. Hold on a moment. Do I still have some wash basins around? I must still have some wash basins somewhere. I can guess a couple of places where one might be. Oh my god, what is happening here? But yeah, there's a wash basin right there. What the heck happened and why? What is all this filth? Okay, so there's one wash basin here that is going to need to be replaced with a sink. Where did I put down another one? I'm sure there must be another one somewhere. Somewhere around here, maybe? No, I'm not actually seeing one. Here's a question. Setting aside all the polluted water spread across my floor here, what do I even have a wash basin here for? What if I just deconstructed it and moved on with my life and didn't replace it with a sink? Also, why is there polluted water all over this floor? What happened here? Did a pipe burst or something? No, the pipes are all the way they're supposed to be. Hold on, what? There's a bunch of crude oil in there. Wait a minute. There's crude oil in there. Why is it not being processed? Max gas pressure. Oh. Also, this is full of polluted water again as well. I see what happened here. This all melted. And somebody went up here probably to help out the Wheezewort, and yeah. Okay, I need to bleed off the gas pressure here. How best to do that without losing the natural gas, hopefully. Oh, this is a tricky one. Wait, I have an idea. What if I just open this door for a while? What if that was a thing that I did? It means I'm going to end up with a whole bunch of polluted water everywhere again. But I can bleed the gas off into this area here. And nobody's going there or trying to breathe there, so it should be fine. I hope. Oh, look at that plastic maker go. It's trying so hard. New log entry. I've added a new entry to my log. Geographical survey. Geographical survey. As the duplicants scout further out, I've begun to piece together a better view of our surroundings. Thanks to their efforts, I've determined that this planet has enough resources to settle a long-term colony. But something is off. I've also detected deposits of abyssalite and neutronium in this planet's composition, man-made elements that shouldn't occur in nature. Is this really the target location? Okay, I didn't get the achievement for replacing all of my wash basins, so there must still be one around somewhere. I'm gonna have to see if I can find it. Oh, the plastic maker is trying so hard. I believe in you, plastic maker. Now let's see if I can find that wash basin, wherever it's... Oh, and the colony stress is back to 0, so Turner must be feeling much better, psychologically. Okay, and copy settings to all of these boxes. Thank you. That should take care of things for a while. Now, where is that rogue wash basin? Let's turn that off for the moment. Hopefully the slicksters will be okay. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Rowan. And that's the achievement. Although... Oh yeah, that's exactly why I have that sink there. Anybody who goes over here has the chance of stepping in this polluted water, and I didn't want them dragging it around the base. It would be a bit of a pain in the butt to put a sink there, though. Oh, the piping would be kind of a nightmare. Oh, messy, messy, messy. But yeah, I think it would be a good idea, despite the horrific mess it's going to make of my pipes. Okay, sinks are in medicine. I'll put a sink right here. And plumbing. Plumbing is the easy part. The out simply connects up to this pipe. That's easy. Literally up. Connecting to the clean water is a little more of an issue, but I think... Let's see. Let's make sure that I am looping this from the regular clean water and not the clean water that's specifically for the oxygen for the suits. Yes, okay. Okay, I can just grab this pipe here. Yes. Yes. Yes! Like that! It's really too bad about that pipe there. Oh well. This is an ugly area. I've done what I can, but there's nothing that I can do for this column. The best I could do is like continue the ladder all the way up so that it sort of conceals it. Because the ladders themselves give a little bit of mitigation. Yeah, I think I'll do that just for that tiny bit of mitigation that it gives me. Not because I actually need a ladder that goes all the way up to the ceiling, but just to cover up that pipe. So yeah, they'll get working on that. They'll do their thing. They're so quick. But yeah, Moomin, hello! Yes, I have packed everything in really close together here. Partially as a way to conserve oxygen. The closer together and the more packed in I have things, the less oxygen I have to fill the area. Also, welcome and good evening. So I've put things as close together as I can here, just to make it so that, well, just so that I don't need quite as much oxygen to fill the area that my dupes are spending the majority of their time in. So yeah, I've packed everything really close together. It is admittedly not the most common way to do this in this game, but it is my preference because it conserves the air. Because air is a constant ongoing issue. Which is why the game is called Oxygen Not Included, because that is the resource that you've got to watch for. Oh, and look at this, my polluted water is nearly down to where I want it to be. This water is too high, but hopefully that problem will fix itself. Oh right, and the colony achievement. Royal Flush! Replace all outhouses and wash basins in your colony with lavatories and sinks. We're moving up in the world! There's still so many achievements to get, though. Some of which I'm probably never going to get because, well, as far as it goes, Critter Whisperer is really difficult because no world comes with all critters. Designating 4 areas as nature reserve I might be able to pull off, but I haven't tried yet. Have at least 20 living duplicants in a colony at a time. I don't want to. 12 is so many to keep track of and keep busy. Reduce the temperature of a building to 6 Kelvin? Not unless I find a hydrogen vent. Have duplicants eat 400,000 calories of critter meat before the 100th cycle. Well, considering that I am on cycle, what cycle am I on? Oh dear, I'm at least somewhere in the 400s now. Yeah, like Turner here is 427 cycles old, so I'm getting towards 500, I'd say. Have duplicants consume 400,000 calories of food without planting any seeds? Oh no. Super sustainable. Generate 240,000 kilojoules of power without using coal, natural gas, petrol, or wood? Just by running! Just by running! Some of these achievements you have to like set out specifically for them, and I'm not sure I want them. Have duplicants travel 10,000 meters by transit tube? I hate transit tubes. I hate them so much. They take up so much space and so much resources, and for what? Slightly faster travel. that might injure your duplicants. No. Get a room. Build at least one of each of the following rooms in a single colony. A nature reserve, a hospital, a recreation room, a great hall, a bedroom, a washroom, a greenhouse, and a stable. That might be achievable. I still haven't built a greenhouse, but I can. It's actually really easy. A great hall, I need to find room for it, but maybe after I do all of my renovations so that people can have proper bedrooms. Maybe I'll be able to find room for a great hall. Eventually I will enter an oil biome. There's one right below me. It's down here somewhere. I've gotten all of these. Perform 100 tune-ups on power generators. Ooh, well, I would have to have a power gen... I would have to have a particular machine for that I haven't built in this colony. Reveal 80% of the map by exploring outside the starting biome. I will achieve that eventually. Produce 10 tons of refined metal by ranching smooth hatches. Oh no, I don't wanna. Block a meteor from hitting your base using a bunker door. I'm not going up that high. Have auto sweepers complete more deliveries to machines than duplicants over 5 cycles. Maybe someday, but probably not, because I actually have my duplicants delivering to all of the machines. I am using automation to gather stuff and move it places, but the actual delivery to machines is still being done by dupes. And for 10 cycles in a row, have every duplicant in the colony complete at least one chore while wearing an exosuit. I don't think I have 12 exosuits in the colony yet, so that's probably not going to happen. I could probably make it so that there's 12 exosuits, but, But, yes. It's very information-rich around here. Like, I could turn this into a farm fairly easily. I would have to expand down into this... I would have to expand the room because the way to make the greenhouse is by putting a particular machine in a room where you are using farm tiles. And though my dupes are not eating any farmed materials at this point, because I have the Paku Tank of Doom down here. It's so beautiful. Look at all that meat. So yeah, my dupes are mostly eating frost buns and, well, Paku at this point. Oh, look at them all. How glorious they are. Do not mind my bedroom plan. But, yeah, there are still some odd-shaped spaces that I don't know what to do with. But yeah, I'm trying to keep things packed as close together as I can, just to conserve the air. Because right now, like, all of the air in my almost 95% of the air in my colony is being produced by this, which is it's quite an achievement. I'm fully gonna admit that, but also I don't want to have to stretch my resources too far. It is kind of glorious to see these 2 tanks full of oxygen, though. That is amazing. That is absolutely glorious. Look at them. Look at them, how full they are. Oh, I love it. So yeah, all of my oxygen is being produced in this area with this whole setup that I have going on here. and it's being stored in these tanks when it's not being used, but then it's being pumped. You see all the blue squares here. It's being all pumped into my colony, and that's all the breathing oxygen. I do have a few of these little rooms here. These are oxygen chambers that are specifically providing the suits with oxygen. That is their full sole purpose. All of the air that these rooms produce are going into the suits. So, like, that room is providing for these 3 suits, I think it was? No, yeah. That room's providing for these 3 suits, and for some reason these 2 rooms are providing these suits and these suits. And there is another room up here that is providing for these 3 suits here. It is not the most efficient setup. Like, I probably don't need both of these rooms. I don't need both of these rooms for 4 suits when it comes down to it. But, eh. But yeah, this... Where was this room going? Yeah, this room was feeding into this loop, yeah. So... I could probably afford to put another suit on here so that 3 people can go down there at once. Why don't I set that up? Why don't I... Let's see... Which one was it in? Was it in... Oh yes, it was stations. Atmos suit dock. We just put another one right there. And we hook it up to the power. And we hook it up to the gas. And down here, whoop, too far down, over here, I want to make one, sure, iron Atmos suit. Somebody will get to that at some point. They'll deliver the materials and all that sort of fun stuff, and then there will be a whole thing, and they'll deliver the suit over here so it can be stored, and that'll be great. Because I'm producing more than enough oxygen to support a 3rd suit. I just need to figure out something for the people down here to do, but that is a future problem, because it is 20 after 12, which means that I'm just going to find out what is in here. Because we have a fresh delivery. Oh my! 2 things to choose from. I don't know. I'll take the Drecklet egg, I guess. As those can take care of their own problem now. They'll grow into one of these things. Well, actually, they'll grow into 3 of those things, but, you know. Once again, future foxwine problems, not current foxwine problems. So, I'm going to end where I began, looking at the water level in my polluted water tank, and being incredibly happy about it. This time. So, I will save, very specifically save, and this is where I will call it a night, with a reasonably successful colony and no more Turner causing all sorts of stress. Nobody's stressed. Stress does not exist in Ba Sing Se. Anyway, for anyone who is curious exactly about how the progression has been going on this colony, you can find it all on my YouTube channel. There is a playlist there, so you don't have to go digging through everything just to find the oxygen not included, if that's what you're looking for. It's probably something that I should have checked before doing this so that I would know what the heck I was doing when I left off last time. You know, hindsight. Hindsight is great, isn't it? Hindsight is wonderful. And I will be back again on Sunday night. Starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing Game Deck, which is an RPG where I play as a private investigator who specifically investigates crimes and problems in full immersion VR games in a cyberpunk future. It's been a lot of fun. Last week, despite having some mic problems that caused only game sound to be audible and not me, I completed my very first case and got my second one. I hadn't actually started my second one though, and I don't even actually know what it is, just where it is. So on Sunday, I'm going to be starting investigation of something, I'm not sure what, in a game called Harvest Time. And after the very adult game, whose name I'm not sure I can say on Twitch, well, I can say the name of the game. The name of the game was Twisted and Perverted, but the type of thing it was, I'm not sure if I can actually say that without getting in trouble, but it was an extremely adult game. I'm hoping that Harvest Time is a little more... well, I'm hoping it's a little less sexy. I'm sincerely hoping it's a little less sexy. Let's put it that way. And then I will be back again on Wednesday night at as close to 7 p.m. as enough people can be brought together to form a room. I will be playing Among Us with a pack of my mostly local, mostly writer, all friends. We will be running around, stabbing each other in the back, lying to each other, gaslighting each other, and having a grand old time, trying to win, trying so hard to win. And then, next Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Oxygen Not Included will return for Try Not to Die Thursday, and I will be continuing to try to bring this colony to the Home Sweet Home ending, which is going to be quite a thing because I haven't gotten my hands on all the materials that I'm going to need for that. The space I'm hollowing out real good, but the materials, if anybody spots a diamond before I do, let me know. So, it has been a lot of fun tonight, and it has been great to have all of you join me. I hope that you all have a great night and a great weekend. Good night.